Hey everyone, it's Jess from Meyer Hatchery. It's spring and I love to dye my farm fresh eggs with natural ingredients just to see those amazing colors we get. Today we are going to be using some purple cabbage and some onion skins. So to get started, we're going to put about 2.5 cups of the cabbage and the onion skins into separate stock pots. And then we're going to put about 2.5 to 3 cups of water. We're going to bring this to a boil and we're going to let it simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. How long you let it simmer is going to kind of bring out the intensity of your cabbage and your onion skins, so you can kind of work with it a little bit. One thing that I like to do is at that 25-minute mark, I will test both of my dyes. And you can take a dropper and drop some on a paper towel. I just roll up a paper towel very carefully because this is boiling liquid, and I dip it in and look at the color. And I really love this color on the purple cabbage. It's beautiful and it's pastel, but it's still really rich. And when we look at our onion skins, we're gonna get another really great color there, a nice kind of tan color. And I like to mix this color with my blue farm fresh eggs because you get a really interesting color. Now that we have our dye just the way we'd like it, we're going to go ahead and strain it into a heat-proof container. And I like to use this fine mesh sieve here because it captures all the onion skins and the pieces of cabbage. After you have both of those strained, you're going to allow them to completely cool before we add our eggs in there. So I allow mine to cool in my bowls here, and then when I'm ready to actually dye my eggs, I will transfer my liquid to a mason jar. Now that our dye is completely cool, we're going to go ahead and add in 1 tablespoon of white vinegar to 1 cup of liquid. So my mixture ended up being 1 cup in both containers. After that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our eggs inside, and we're going to allow those eggs to sit and absorb that wonderful color. The longer you let the egg sit, the more rich your color is going to be. I let mine sit for about 6 hours. A really quick tip with this, I used a tong to put the eggs into the dye. It's actually a lot easier if you put the eggs in first and then pour the dye on top, so you may want to do that. Another thing is when you're putting your eggs into the dye, if you notice that your last egg is just not covered enough, go ahead and add a little bit of water on there. It may slightly dilute your dye a little bit, but that's okay. You just want to make sure those eggs are completely submerged and totally covered. And here's what our eggs look like after sitting for about 6 hours. Look at those beautiful colors. I love doing this. I love experimenting with all the different colors that we have in our flock, and these eggs look really great. If you have any questions, be sure to let us know in the comments below. I'm going to get back to dyeing some more of my farm fresh eggs. Thank you so much for watching.